Students, good morning, students. Are you hearing my voice?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Students, my voice is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Audible, clear.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, right. You are in third sem. I think you are already aware about your syllabus. Okay. So, as a part of my class, I have to go with a general introduction over the syllabus, what we have. And first of all, I will give you regarding the syllabus about the whole papers. Then I will explain about the syllabus of my papers, what I go through. Okay, so before going to that, I have to share my screen so that you can visible the screen what I share. Wait for a while. Screen is sharing now so that you can see the syllabus on your screen. Students, are you getting my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, right. So these are the five papers what you are going to see in this semester, third sem. Among the five papers, first one, 301, social, economic, and cultural history of medieval India, 1206 to 1707. And second, 302, social and economic history of modern India, 1707 to 1947. And 303, history of Dalit movements in India, 1900 to 1947. These first three papers are compulsory papers, and each paper having 5 credits. And in the same way, these five papers having 5 modules. And the fourth one, 304A, History of Science and Technology in Modern India, 1800 to 1964. And 305, Cultural History of India. Okay, so these are the five papers. Among five, myself deal the first one, 301, Social, Economic and Cultural History of Medieval India, 1206 to 1707. And next one, 305, Cultural History of India. Okay, so these are two papers I am going to deal, right? So another three with other teachers, and I will deal two papers for you, right? First one, paper 1 and paper 5. Today we'll see some general introduction over the first paper, social, economic and cultural history of medieval India, and then we'll see the general introduction over the fifth paper in the next class. Okay, so before going to the general introduction over the first paper, I will share the syllabus on your screen. Just wait for a while. Students, are you about the syllabus on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. So this is the first one, first paper, having five modules, and it is totally about social, economic, and cultural history of medieval India in between 1206 to 1707. You are well aware that these are two important years from starting to the ending. 1206 is the base year in which the foundation of Delhi Sultanate taken place, and up to the 1526, the Delhi Sultanate's rule you already know, and from 1526 to from 26 onwards, which is starting of Mughals rule in India, Indian territories, and up to 1707, it is about the first phase of Mughal rule up to the death of Aurangzeb. Okay, so then the later Mughal rule is started from 1707 to 1526 up to the Bahadur Shah II rule, right? So our syllabus only in between 1206 to 1707, it means only about total Delhi Sultanates and half of the Mughal rule. Okay, so this period is somewhat important years, important duration in the history of India, because Delhi Sultanate was the strongest rule you will see in the medieval India. And next, Mughal school was somewhat greatest rule, you can say, because we our syllabus is up to 1707, where you see the number of the great rulers as a part of Mughal ruling. Okay, so from Babur to the Aurangzeb were the great rulers, no doubt in it. Okay, so in between these years, lot of things happen, and as a part of political scenario, you are aware regarding the Delhi Sultanate rule and Mughals rule, where in the Delhi Sultanate you see the ruling of five dynasties, uh, from uh, Ilbari dynasty, from slave dynasty to the Lodi dynasties. In between these two, you also observe about the Khalis and Tughlaqs and Sayyid ruling. And among these five political history, which strengthened the administration in the Indian territories, and which also extended their ruling up to the southern part uh, by the Delhi Sultanate, and up to the northwestern part on one side and southern part on the other side. And as a part of political scenario, as a part, you are well known that number of known, uh, well-known rulers ruling, you are aware, like like Kutubuddin Aibak was the founder, and next Iltutmish and Balban. These are three important rulers from the slave dynasty. Kutubuddin Aibak was the founder, and Iltutmish was a real founder, and Balban, who strengthened the Delhi Sultanate ruling. And then you'll see another most important ruler dynasty was Alauddin Khilji, was the most important ruler who strengthened and extended the Delhi Sultanate rule in the Indian territories. And he was the first ruler who followed certain reforms like revenue. Uh, Students, Madhavi, you want to say anything?
No, sir.
Is it clear my audio? Are you hearing
Yes, sir.
clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Okay, right. So, as a part of this Khilji ruling, Alauddin Khilji was an important ruler who followed various reforms as a part of revenue, military, and market reforms. Okay, so and after the Alauddin Khilji, another two important rulers from the Tughlaq dynasty was Muhammad bin Tughlaq, was pioneer in the uh, uh, money matters, and another one is Tughlaq. Okay, so during the time Muhammad bin Tughlaq. He also extended his territories up to the southern part, up to the Telangana, like that. And as a part of various reforms, as a part of agri reforms, you can say he is the great ruler who followed many agricultural reforms, because he provided certain water facilities, and also he also provided certain loans to the like Takavi loans to the farmers at that time, and due to providing certain irrigational facilities, he also collected a huge land revenue from the farmers. Okay, so particularly enhanced the land revenue in the region of Ganga Yamuna Doab, so that many revolts also taken place from the farmer side. Okay, so and another important ruler was Firoz Shah Tughlaq, one of the liberal ruler among the Delhi Sultanate, and he was liberal among various things. Okay, so not only as a part of religion, he also shown his liberal, also he provides a freedom to the people of every religion at that time. Okay, and he also built various gardens and also encouraged the construction of various monuments during his time. And after that, Sayed dynasty came to the power. Khizr Khan was the founder, and no able ruler we will see from the Sayed dynasty. And after Sayed dynasty, Lodi dynasty came to the power. Among the Lodis, Sikandar Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi was the two important rulers. And Sikandar Lodi, who tried to strengthen the ruling, and during the time of Ibrahim Lodi, you see some uncertainty, and finally he was defeated in the hands of Babur. Okay, so that the Delhi Sultanate ruling is ended, and Mughal dynasty came to the power at the time. And Babur was a important ruler who was a great ruler who laid the foundation of Mughal ruling in Indian territories. And in a very short span of his time, very short span of his rule, he showed much interest on the Indian territories, and he also able ruler who such a military techniques, and also he controlled the situation at that time, and he also maintained a better law and order at the time. And after Babur, his successor Humayun came to the power, and during the Humayun, one Chavos you will find one episode, you will see episode of the Sher Shah. You don't have any much importance about the Humayun, because in between the Humayun's rule, you see some short span of nearly 5 years span of ruling of Sher Shah, which is a great platform for uh, the Mughals, where they later Mughal rulers followed certain revenue and also agricultural reforms, military reforms, which followed by, which instituted by, which started by Sher Shah Suri. And after Humayun's rule, his successor Akbar the Great came to the power, and Akbar's ruling was a gold, you can say, a golden age in Indian medieval history, and also he was a able ruler, and also a such a religious liberal man, and who encouraged other than Muslim, other than Islam religions, like he encouraged Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and whatnot. Even Christianity also he encouraged. Okay, such a liberal man, liberal ruler, we'll see after the Ashoka. Okay, Ashoka of ancient India. Okay, so and he strengthened military and also strengthened the economy at that time. And during this time, you will see the entry of Europeans, and already entered Europeans, but during the Akbar time, the Europeans also somewhat strengthened their power in various places. And after the Akbar, many European powers entered and settled in various places. Okay. So after Akbar, we'll see the Jahangir's rule, then Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb. So this is the political rule from 1206 to 1707. You are already aware about the political history in between, right? So, and before going to all these things, we have certain things regarding the module one about the sources for the study of social, economic, and cultural history. And for every history. While moving with any history of a region or any country or nation or like that, you definitely know the various sources. Okay, so for this period, for the period of Delhi Sultanate and half of the Mughal ruling, you see number of sources, literary and also monumental, literary and archaeological sources. As you see great historians, come the poets at the time, all Beruni's great works you will see, and which gives you the things from the, uh, from the Ghazni onwards. Okay, so Muhammad Ghazni onwards, he provided certain things, and then Amir Khusro was one of the poet, come the writer, and also a historian, you say. From his 6 to 7 works, among the 6 to 7 works, 3 works give you a lot of things because he was the first poet who see nearly the 7 to 8 Delhi Sultanate rulers ruling, so that he provide definitely a great things regarding the Delhi Sultanate. And Isami, also another important writer who provided a lot of things. And as a part of Mughal India, the best work is Abul Fazl's Akbarnama, and Abul Fazl's Akbarnama is one of the a encyclopedic work which provided a lot of things from the Akbar onwards. Okay, so and then his Abul Fazl's work provided everything: society, about society, economy, cultural aspects, military, everything you see, you will get from the Abul Fazl's work. And after that, Babar's his biography also provides you great source of Mughal India. And there are Kafi Khan's work and many other works which give you a lot of things. And apart from that, as a part of archaeological sources, many monuments you see. You see number of monuments in the during the time of Mughals. The great world wonder, modern world wonder, Taj Mahal also a great thing which provide you the architectural splendor of Mughals, and Red Fort, whatnot. Every the monument around the Delhi and Agra, which gives you the history of Mughal India. Okay, so these are the various sources we'll see regarding the Delhi Sultanate and Mughals. And apart from a brief survey of political history, we already discussed and nature of society, economy, and culture we see in the part of module one. And as a part of module two, we'll see society in medieval India first of all. Okay, so the society cannot be same in ancient to the medieval, because certain transformation has taken place and many changes has taken place. And society, yeah, as a part of society, number of divisions you will see. And as a part of Indian society, you will see definitely certain class and group and caste structure, and the caste, the term the caste or class you will see from the Middle Indian onwards, and you'll see here particularly the caste structure in the society of Middle India. And apart from the caste structure, you see certain system of jasmine, and you are aware that uneven castes are the class system you see as a part of Indian society. Still, you see as a part of Indian society, and but these society is somewhat rigid when compared to the present social structure. Okay, so as a part of medieval Indian society, the caste structure is one, and where see the old Chaturvarna system which turned into other communities or classes, subcastes, subclasses, and where the Sudras turned into Atisudras, and various untouchable classes has emerged, like the Nishadas, Chandalas, and Mlechas, like that. Okay, so and you'll see some uneven caste structure here, and there is a low and high structure here. And apart from that, you also see Jasmine system. Jasmine system is one of the system in medieval India where you see the lower classes may be served as a worked as a servants of upper classes. Okay, so where without any taking of remuneration, without any taking of wage or salary, these lower classes were given service to the upper classes. Okay, so which we can say in the modern Telangana is like a and the same similar things you see as a part of jazz money. Jazz money is only confined to northwestern and northern part of India, and without taking any remuneration on salary, providing certain services to the upper communities in the society. We better to be say as the begari or Vitti or number of terms, but not a slavery. Okay, so another one is the untouchability. Untouchability is one of the important thing you'll see as a part of Indian society, and where the Atisudras particularly, many number of class sub-communities in the Shudras, which better to be called as Shudras, and the impure classes which were living somewhat isolated, not isolated, somewhat far away from the mainstream of the society, because these classes may be treated as a impure, and so that they was living somewhat away from the mainstream of the society, and which better to be called as the untouchable, and no dining, no interdining, and no intermarrying taken place in between these Chaturvarna and also the untouchables. Okay, so we'll see these things in a detailed manner. Next one is the slavery, and you cannot see slavery in the Indian context, but we'll see some similar things. And another one is the tribal communities, how their lifestyle we'll see Satnamis, not Satnamis, like Santals, and certain medieval tribal communities we'll see in a detailed manner while moving with the syllabus. And next one is we'll see the Hindu-Muslim relationship, and how the Hindus influenced by the Muslims, and how the Muslims were the new entered class in India, and how these Hindus and Muslims were lived together, how they maintained the relationship in between. We'll see those things also. Next one will go with the position of women, and the position of women is somewhat better when compared to the ancient India. And but uh, we cannot compare with modern times, because is position of women also in medieval India is somewhat deteriorated, and they were restricted from many positions and many works, and only confined to the domestic work. Okay, we the things what happened about women context in the medieval India while moving with the syllabus. And we will also find number of superstitions, blind beliefs like the Parada system, and many social evils against the women, like where the birth of a girl child treated as a misery, one of and no importance to the girl, and they were forbidden education. Okay, such and polygamy, such social evils we see, which is against, particularly against the women in the medieval India. We'll see all those things while moving with in detail. And another one is the social life as reflected in the literature, and how the social life we'll see as a part of medieval Indian literature. We'll see all those things, and how the education system is followed in medieval India. Okay, so like you see, the Sufi movement and Bhakti movement was two important religious movements taking place in India. And within this Bhakti movement is about the moksha, how to reach the God without following any extra things, and with a simple prayers you can attain, or you can reach the God. And there are certain ways, and like Rama Bhakti and Krishna Bhakti as a part of Saguna Bhakti, and there are other Bhakti saints also propagated, such Nirguna Bhakti. The Nirguna Bhakti is in the sense no idol worship, and no uh, picture of a god or the things. Okay, so and these Bhakti movement also influenced with the Sufi movement. In the as a part of Sufi movement, you can find the peer guru relationship. Okay, so teacher and student relationship we'll see here, and all those things we'll see, and we'll see the education system, how the ashrama system is followed as a part of Hindu society, and madrasas, the education institutions like madrasas also followed by the Islamic society. So all those things we will see as a part of educational institutions. Okay, so these we are going to see as a part of module 2. And as a part of module 3, we'll go with cultural developments in medieval India, particularly how the courtly culture has started, and certain people who worked in the courts, various rulers, and number of communities has emerged, like the Lekakas and Kayastha, which is two important communities, the classes emerged only with the courtly culture, and many communities adopted the courtly culture, and we'll see how the courtly culture has existed at that time. And we'll also see Hindu Islamic art and architecture as a part of cultural developments. And you are well known that Islamic art was one of the foreign art which influenced the Hindu art at that time. And as a part of as a part of Islamic art, new which already introduced in India, like Gumbas, and minars, construction of the minars, and use of Pictadura and white and red marble, sandstone. Okay, so all these are the Islamic art contribution of Islamic architecture. Okay, so all those we'll see. And how the Islamic art was influenced on the native architecture and how it developed into Indo-Sasanic art and architecture. Okay, so all those we'll see as a part of Module 3. And as a part of religious movements, particularly about the Sufi movements, what we already discussed. As a part of Bhakti movement, we'll see the Saguna Bhakti and Nirguna Bhakti. As a part of Saguna Bhakti, we'll see Ramananda, Kabir, Mirabai, who propagated Krishna and Bhakti as well. And as a part of Nirguna Bhakti, you'll see Guru Nanak, Kabir, you can see. And apart from the Bhakti movement, Sufi movement also see, as a part of Sufi movement, is seen nearly 5 or 6 sects like Nakshabandi and Sisti order and Firdausi and like Suhrawati. These are certain Sufi orders you will see which Sheikh Muhyiddin Sisti, Sheikh Salim Sisti and Sheikh Nizamuddin Auliya and many other important Sufi saints we will see. All those we can have a glance as a part of syllabus while moving and we also having certain other religion which existed at that time like the Sikhism great contribution of Guru Nanak and we also see about the Guru Nanak and other 9 gurus. Okay, so like Sikhism, many other religions also find at the time. And apart from that, we see the emergence of composite, the mixed culture, how the Islam and Hindus existed at that time. And is there any composite culture you see? All those things we'll discuss as a part of syllabus, as a part of module 3. Okay, students, this is about my class today. Uh, the remaining modules we'll see in the next class. Uh, Tomorrow we have the 2 classes, and I will give you general introduction of this paper, and there is another paper which feel myself is Cultural History of India. I will complete this general introduction over these 2 papers in the tomorrow's class. Okay, students, are you hearing?
Yes, sir.
I have to end up my class today, and before ending my class, I have to know from yourself, are you getting my voice clearly or not? And one more thing, can I continue the same way of teaching? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Madhavi and Satya, Satyavani.
Satya Shivani, sir.
Okay. The same way I can continue or any changes I have to make. This is okay?
It was good, sir. Yes, sir, it was okay.
My, yeah, right. Okay. You have any doubts or any queries regarding the syllabus or any general queries? You can uh, ask me in the class, and not only me, you can also have conversation with other teachers also regarding the syllabus and any general queries we have regarding the material what you want about 5 papers. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, right. So thank you very much. I am ending my class now. I will meet you tomorrow again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.